what is the environmental footprint of the lithium industry? And can you give us an idea why it is so important to make supply chains for green technologies green as well?
Well, so much of the growth that's being driven in the lithium industry is coming from a move and a transition towards clean energy. It would make sense in order for clean energy to be as clean that its supply chains would also have to look at reducing their environmental footprint. In terms of the environmental footprint right now, one of the biggest challenges that faces particularly the lithium extraction industry is the amount of water usage. Right now, about 73% of global lithium production occurs in some of the most water-stressed regions in the world, particularly we're talking about Chile, we're talking about China and Australia. And then there's mainly sort of two types of lithium resource production, either from brine or from hard rock resources. And currently, brine is the more water-intensive form of resource production in the lithium industry.
So, Sophie, which companies operate assets that are the most water intensive now? And why is water intensity in particular a limitation on the growth of lithium production in the future?
Well, so right now, lithium is still a relatively new extractive industry, and so therefore it may not, in a total absolute amount, consume as much resources, including water, as maybe others. But according to our analysis, we looked at, for instance, the freshwater usage, so not the brine draw, but only the freshwater usage of companies like SQM, which are leaders in lithium production in Chile. And what we found was on a per tonnage lithium chemical production, their water usage is around 70,000 liters per ton of LCE, which is roughly equivalent to the per tonnage of water intensity of copper production also in the Atacama. So, and we expect lithium demand to grow by more than eightfold in the next 10 years. So we do expect that this will become, and eventually the amount of water consumed will become a limitation on the industry.
Right, emerging solutions to this issue. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we recently did a report where we looked at 15 different companies that look into this technology. And essentially, there's a lot of different new ways to sort of both reduce the water usage as well as reduce overall costs and improve the efficiency of their operations. A lot of it, though, comes with different exchanges. In order to reduce water usage, you will have to use more, for instance, electric energy. And there's different mines will have different sort of considerations that they need to take into account. But it is something that we do want to highlight for the industry.